Hello everyone, this is Tomigi from the Coin Dictionary, and in this episode I will be continuing my series on the Polish 50 Złotych commemoratives, with this one commemorating the 300 years of the lifting of Siege of Vienna. Aside from the normal stuff such as the mintages and the data about this coin, I'll be talking about the occasion it is commemorating, and it is an important one. So stay tuned for that. Before we get into that, let's go over the specifics of this coin first. It is composed out of copper nickel, it weighs 11.7 grams, its diameter is 30.3 millimeters, the thickness is 2.1, age is reeded, and it is basically the same size as a US half dollar. For the overview, on the obverse, which is this side, however most people over here consider it to be the back of the coin, there is the Polish coat of arms from the time with the crown and the eagle missing, the date, the mint mark, the name of the country, Polska Rzeczpospolita Ludowa or People's Republic of Poland, and the denomination 50 zł, short for Złotych, below. On the reverse, there is the depiction of the Polish king Jan III Sobieski, the dates of the beginning and end of his rule, 1674 to 1696, and the wording 300 lat od sieczy wiedeńskiej, meaning 300 years of the lifting of Siege of Vienna. The coin has a mintage of 2,576,000 and it is easily accessible for a few dollars. So let's shift our attention to what this coin is commemorating. This coin is a part of the series of the Polish monarchs. However, if you remember from the last episode, the last monarch which was covered was Bolesław I Krzywousty, which lived in the 12th century. So this is a major inconsistency, putting a ruler from the 17th century here. However, this was made for the occasion of, well, the 300 years of the lifting of Siege of Vienna, which happened in 1683. So this is why the rule for the series was broken. And what an occasion this is. Let's start with the king himself. Jan III Sobieski is a electional monarch, which was the norm in Poland at that time. Essentially, every king of the country was elected by the noblemen of the country, so there wasn't hereditary rule. I'll be going more into detail about that when we reach this period in this series, since this coin is an exception. Jan III Sobieski is perhaps the most well-known Polish king, and for a good reason. He took part in lots of different wars. He was a hetman of the Polish army, even before he was the king. He defeated the Turks in Chocim. He took part in a lot of different wars, such as the Polish-Swedish War, the numerous Polish-Turk wars, and, of course, the Battle of Vienna in 1683. If you don't know, essentially the Turks decided to spread Islam into Europe and take it over, and were moving deeper into the continent, with the major roadblock being Vienna, the capital of Austria, which made a great effort to defend itself, but ended up being encircled in a dire need of help. And well, this is what happened, mostly because of Poland and its king. The Battle of Vienna saw the biggest cavalry charge in history, and there are estimates of over 20,000 horsemen charging the Turks, who were unprepared and were completely demolished. This is one of the most famous episodes in Polish history, and even people outside from the country know about it. It is also where Husaria, or the Polish winged Hussar army, peaked. Also, as a great bonus, as I said, the Battle of Vienna took place in 1683, and I just so happen to have a coin from this year, 1683. And guess who the king is? That's right, Jan III Sobieski. This is a genuine coin from this very year, and for all we know, it may have been used to pay for the charge of the army. So this is a bonus. Quite a bit of a difference that 300 years makes, right? So I hope you'll like this little bonus. This is a silver 6 groszy pisora szóstak. Maybe I will cover it sometime. So I hope you've learned something. I mean, if you are again into military history and great battles and so on, like what can be greater than the biggest cavalry charge in history? Yeah, I think this is an absolutely great coin. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something about the history of Europe. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching the video. My name's Christian and I own The Coin Dictionary, and I'd also encourage you to visit us at our website, thecoindictionary.com, and on Instagram at thecoindictionary. And I'd also like to draw your attention to some other helpful coin resources, such as my other YouTube channel, Treasure Town, which does more in-depth videos about coins and collectibles, as well as some resources like coinmeltprice.com, which shows up-to-date precious metals pricing, as well as the melt values of the coins that you own, coinsmetalscards.com, which will both be a marketplace and a news source for coins, metals, and cards, as the name suggests, as well as whatsthegrade.com, which will develop into a stickering service for already graded collectibles. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of our other videos.